If you search leopard print dress, no ad.
The Sukin Awakening Face Gel. Holy shit. A close friend is 200 plus hours. This podcast is recorded on Gadigal land. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Hey chicks, I'm Sal.
And I'm Al.
And this is Two Broke Chicks, the show that shares life lessons and tips to help make you rich in life. And welcome back to another monthly favourites episode.
Woo!
It's August, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, very excited. If you're new to these episodes, we basically share what we've been living this month, what we've been watching, buying, enjoying. Mm-hmm. Would you like to kick us off?
My first August favourite, drum roll please, is Sterling Point.
Woo!
Oh my God. Okay. So Sterling Point is this new teen drama, if you will, rom-com drama.
Yeah.
That's just dropped on Prime. And I literally am so obsessed with it.
Oh, really?
I was locked in. This show feels like the OC and Outer Banks had a baby in the woods.
What a combo.
Right? It's set in this beautiful forest, woodland, by the lake area called Sterling Point. And it focuses on the main character, Annie, who her grandfather passes away, who she wasn't close with, but her father's been keeping these letters from him her entire life a secret.
Ooh.
And she realizes that her grandfather owned this island, Sterling Point, and he leaves her and her twin brother the island. Her and her twin brother are adopted though. So her parents, her dad and her mum couldn't have babies.
Yeah.
But her mum has died.
Yeah, okay.
So in secret, she goes to Sterling Point to kind of figure out what's going on. Because she's like, why has he been hiding all of these letters for all these years?
Yeah.
And so she goes to the island and she kind of starts meeting a couple little characters here and there. We meet like all of the side characters in like the span of maybe like 10 minutes, which is great. Love that. Pepper in the characters for me. We're going to see more of them later. And then she goes and stays at her grandfather's cabin because she's inherited it. She goes back late at night and there's someone in the house. It's her grandfather's other granddaughter.
Ooh.
So they go, she's like, who are you?
So her cousin?
No, her sister.
Whoa.
Secret sister.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so I'm going to leave it there. It's just so refreshing watching a show with new characters and new people and new talent. It's also an original show.
How long are the episodes?
So the episodes are about 40 minutes, 50 minutes.
And how many episodes are there?
8 episodes.
That's good.
I love it. There's kissing, there's plot twists, there's betrayal.
All the things we love. Mm-hmm. All right, my first August favourite. Last week, we were invited to the Chemist Warehouse showcase down in Melbourne. For anyone who isn't across it, basically like lots of different brands that are stocked at Chemist Warehouse showcase their new arrivals or their hero products or upcoming launches, and we are lucky enough to get invited and we get to go and get like a little sneak peek and play with the products and whatnot. And so from that, my August favourite is a bunch of drugstore beauty items under $30.
Let's go.
So my first one is the new Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Tubing Mascara.
Say that 5 times fast.
I know. So the Sky High Mascara is like one of their cult products, like probably one of their most popular products of all time. But they've just launched a tubing version, which if you get panda eyes or, you know, you get your mascara transferring or going flaky, which I absolutely do, definitely try this.
And tubing mascara is really easy to take off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that the whole thing?
Yeah, so basically it's like the mascara forms like a waterproof, almost like casing around your eyelashes. Mm-hmm. So then when you're taking your mascara off, it pretty much just like pulls off like a little tube, hence the tubing. The next launch that I was excited about is the Rimmel Slip Stick.
Oh my God, yes, I loved these.
So it's like a lip oil cross lipstick and it's quite buildable. So it has like a really beautiful sheen to it. And if you want to use it like on top of another lipstick or if you want something that's a little bit more subtle, you can do that. Or you can build it up for it to be like a more opaque, full coverage kind of lipstick. But they also had so many beautiful shades in it. My favorite was cappuccino, I think. So definitely recommend that. And also because it's very, very hydrating, which a lot of lipstick products can be quite drying. And then my last one is a skincare product. It's the Sukin Awakening Face Gel that you use in the morning, and it's got coffee seed to reduce puffiness, guarana to boost circulation and radiance, and caffeine to brighten and revitalize. But the best part is that it comes in this tube with an applicator that has like 4 silver balls in it, and then the gel comes out like around those silver balls, and then you rub that on your face. So it's like a massager. Cooling massager applicator.
It's the best.
And for a morning,
beast.
when you're feeling puffy,
It's so good.
I'm really glad we've got it now. But can you imagine the amount of diabolical hangovers that would have got us through? Like, fuck, take me back.
Okay, my next fave is a little hack that I've seen.
Oh.
What is your main gripe when you're using Pinterest?
The ads.
So I have a hack to get rid of the ads on Pinterest, and it's not the one I've told you already.
Ooh.
So if you put a swear word in your search, no ads come up. I saw this on TikTok and I was like,
That makes sense.
if you search leopard print dress bitch, no ad.
Really?
Not
But
a
what are
single-
the
try
search,
it.
what
Try
are
it
the
right
search
now.
results like?
Maybe I don't think they were affected. No ads. Told ya.
Oh my God,
How
I'm
good?
scrolling to see if... Yeah, and like all of the results are just as like chic and Pinteresty as I would want. Oh my God.
I know.
My next August favorite is a couple of posts that I've seen around how long it takes to become friends. So, a casual friend, 50 hours.
50.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
50.
I know.
What?
Do we even know each other? Then a friend, 90 hours. A close friend is 200 plus hours. The 200-hour plus mark is where data showed people stopped describing someone as a friend and started calling them a close friend. Yeah, and interestingly, just
We're
as...
like really close.
Yeah, we are as close can be. I wonder how many hours we have been friends.
Spent together, fucking a lot.
Yeah, what was also really interesting is that just as important as the amount of time spent together was the type of interaction. And they were saying that repeated, unstructured time together was the key to solid friendships.
So like just hanging.
Yeah, just hanging.
Just hanging.
In this 2018 study, they found that more time hanging out together with no agenda predicted higher closeness, while more time forced together, like at work or in class, predicted lower closeness.
The best hangouts, the best nights, the best vibes are the ones that were never planned.
Yes.
Well, speaking of spontaneity, that kind of is on a similar vein to my last favourite, and it is to do a book crawl.
Ooh.
My boyfriend planned a secondhand book crawl.
Ooh, what was the challenge?
So basically you got certain points for finding certain books. So for 5 points, a book that you already wanted to read, a book you think the other person would like.
Ooh.
For 10 points was a special edition, or it had a library stamp in it or a school stamp in it.
Cute.
Then for 20 points, it was annotated. For 25 points, it was signed by the author within the last 10 years. But then for 50 points, it was signed by the author in over 10 years.
Oh, cool.
But if you're in Sydney, it was like so easy doing it. We did it around Glebe and then Newtown, and I can put like a list of the shops that we went to if you're in Sydney. But you could very easily do it wherever you live. Like, and it was just the funnest Saturday I've had in like such a long time, because it was just such a different thing to do.
Aw, I love that. Very cutie. Okay, my last favourite.
Hit me.
Hit me. My last favourite is a new documentary. And it's the Travis Barker Louder Than Fear documentary that just dropped on Disney Plus. Have you seen this?
No.
So, yeah, dropped like last week. But for anybody who doesn't know, Travis Barker is the drummer from Blink-182. He's also married to Kourtney Kardashian. But he has a really interesting story. And what I enjoyed about the documentary, I am a fan of the band, so I do think that I have like a bias there. But I do think it would be interesting for a lot of people to watch because they filmed the documentary over like 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So there was footage from, I think they started filming in 2017.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is also fascinating because I was like, ooh, like seeing him even like pre-Kourtney Kardashian.
Pre-Kardashian.
And how much he's changed even since then. But he like grew up in America, not very well off, and, you know, started off when he was in his 20s as like a garbage man and was really, really determined to join a band and become successful in music. And he's like one of the most successful people in music today. And so it was really interesting, even just from that, like the rags to riches story is always fascinating. But he was also in a plane crash in 2008. Have you heard of this?
Yes, I do know about this.
Yeah, and he was getting in like a private jet, and yeah, they had this horrible plane crash, and I think it was 4 of his close friends, including like his assistant and bodyguard, but people that he'd worked with and been friends with for, you know, a decade or more, all died, and then him and one other person on the plane survived. And as a result of that, he had like a lot of post-traumatic stress from that and had a lot of trauma from that whole experience. And, you know, like he thought at one point he'd never be able to drum again, let alone like walk again, and then all of the survivor's guilt that he had around that, like losing his friends, and he's like, why am I still here? And then he also had a lot of addiction issues prior to that too. So it's an interesting story that I think a lot of people would think that it's like sex, drugs, rock and roll, but really it's a story about perseverance and sobriety and going through trauma. And like he thought that he would never get on a plane ever again.
Yeah.
And it's only like 90 minutes too. So
Yeah, it sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's a wrap for our August favourites. As always, let us know what you chicks have been enjoying this month. We always love to get another rec. And thanks for having us in your ear holes. We love to be here.
bye.
Bye.